Hey, I didn't see you there, but I'm glad I did. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Lenny, and if you're coming back, my name is still Lenny. Hasn't changed since the last time you saw me, which is very, very convenient. Now, if you don't know what time it is, let me check my watch. It's September, and you know what that means? It's Halloween, baby. It's a time for ghouls, goblins, the killer in disguise.
You know I believe in a lot of things, including the killer.
It's time for monsters. It's time for mayhem. It's time for dark magic. And if you want to be ready for Halloween, you better have your dark magic spells locked and loaded. And do I have the perfect resource for you? Where do you think one would find a magic spell? One would even call them spell of magic, right? Oh, let me just check. And it's spellsofmagic.com. I'm going to tell you about some of the spells of magic that they have on this website, okay? But before I do that, I want to show you my fit. I didn't have to go this hard for a YouTube video, but I did. Ooh. I'm going to tell you about some of the spells they have on this website, okay? Is that okay with you? Is that okay with you? Would God be okay with that? We can learn black magic, which is pretty much the only magic that I can use because I am black. That's what I assume that black magic is. I'm just going to check to make sure. So what is black magic then? It's a song by Little Mix. Duh. Real practitioners consider spells which fight against or try to manipulate free will as black magic. Because these spells try to influence the normal life of others, they can become pretty dangerous if they backfire. Backfire? I'm assuming they mean in like a genie situation where you rub a lamp and then a genie comes out and they're like, what do you want? And I'm like, I want unlimited wishes. And then they say, you can't have that. And then I say, okay, then give me 10 bands. And then I get 10 rubber bands instead of $10,000.
Help me!
And I'm looking at these spells, and some of them are kind of crazy. Bad luck and misfortune, death spells to kill someone right to death, to kill them right to death. I'm gonna look at the bad luck and misfortune spells because I don't want any sort of death happening around me. The names of some of these are kind of crazy bonkers. Make someone ugly. Death Note spell number 2. What, did the first one not work? Let's look at this one that's called You Messed with a Witch. When someone teases you or makes you really mad or angry, just chant the following. You messed with a witch. Now the witch will mess with you. This witch is a bitch. Soon you will agree too. Wait, that's low-key bars. I'm so sorry if I just cursed you. But that's what you get for messing with a witch. That's what you get for messing with a witch. I'm sorry, bro. It's just in the Constitution of Witches. You ever read it? Or, you know, if you don't have time for that, you can just have like a quick curse. How long do curses take to like work? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna look at another one. I'm gonna find another dark magic spell. Let's look at power spells. Power! This one's called Energy Fist, and it's a power spell, so one can only assume that Jeremy Fragrance uses it for his power. This spell moves some of your energy to your fist and gives a powerful punch. You will need the following items for this spell: fist and concentration. So I have this, and I'm gonna lock in. Casting instructions. Move all or some of your energy to your fist and punch. Simple, but effective. This is my lovely assistant who's going to be helping me with this spell. His name is the Bear. There's a show inspired by his work. He's a famous chef, so. Okay, so we'll try this spell, and if it doesn't work, you'll get your money back, I promise. He's on the clock. All right, so I'm gonna move my energy into my fist. All right, 1, 2, 3. He didn't fall down. He just kind of moved a little. Thank you so much, the bear. You've been very helpful. I love you. But what if you don't want to hurt others? I know that energy fist took a lot out of me, and I feel a lot of remorse right now. I'll probably feel it for the rest of my life. And I don't want to make anyone ugly. Let's look at white magic. I might not be able to do it because I'm not white, but let's just see, okay? So it seems like white magic is more like healing and wishing good on yourself and others, and it has a lower chance of backfiring. And if I'm trying to become a spellcaster of sorts, I don't want any sort of monkey's paw situation, unless you're talking about Jordan Peele's production company. Okay, so on the white magic page, it looks like it includes friendship spells. Bro.
What the Sigma?
Get Twilight Sparkle off this dang website. Don't you got a school to run? I guess we'll see if friendship really is magic. This one's just called Unity. So I wonder if there's a peace one, and a love one, and a respect one. Yeah, some of these spells have really, really weird names. This one's just called Notice Me. I'm gonna ignore that one. Let's look at friendship spell, BFF. For castaways, it's what it's for. Castaways? Like, from Backyardigans? You will need the following items for this spell. Nothing. Very convenient, thank you for that. Say friend, then say activate. Then the spell will tell you who your friend is. Just hang out with your new friend or goes away. All right, I'm gonna try this out and we'll see how it goes. Okay, friend, activate. Whoa. I think it worked. My friend is... The spell is telling me my new friend is... you. When I was revisiting this website, and I do say revisiting, we'll talk about that later, I noticed that there are a lot of spells just like this one where you say a word and then say activate. There was one, hopefully I can find it, it's very elusive, so I have to find it and save it. There was one that was like for party energy, and you could just say party, activate. And I really wish that like a lot of stuff worked that way. Like if I was doing like a test and I wanted to ace it, I could just say smart, activate. Or like if I wanted a big plate of pasta, I could say spaghetti, activate. I wish everything worked like that. That would be really nice. But as I said before, I actually went on this website as a kid. You know, I grew up with the internet, and this was one of the websites that I would frequently go on, along with Cool Math Games and Girls Go Games, and the Disney Cruise website. Who else? Only 90s kids remember. I'm not a 90s kid. I was born in 2005. I was a Spells of Magic user as a kid. And what I did on that website, I wasn't looking for white or black magic per se. I was more looking for spells to become a vampire, and spells to become a mermaid, and spells to become a fairy. And I did become a fairy. Let's just say that. I wanted to have wings and grow them and like fly away. And I wanted these all at different times in my life. If you want like a sequel to this video where I do like actual spells that require more effort, I will do them just for nostalgia. And it will be really fun, I promise. Let me know if you want that video because I will make it no matter what you say. If you want it, say yes, I really, really, really want another Spells of Magic video. Or say, no, I really, really, really don't want another Spells of Magic video. But I just thought it would be funny to look at this website that I have gone on countless times as a kid and rediscover different parts of it. Something that's kind of like beautiful when I was rediscovering this website is seeing what spells that everyone makes and looks for. There are people who need spells to find their lost pets or make friends or get over their exes, or kids like me who so badly wanted to see their stuffed animals come to life. There's an idea called Sonder. It's the profound feeling that everybody in the world has a life as complex and strange as your own. And that's something that I felt while making this video and writing this script. I wanted to goof on it a little and like goof activate, but instead I found like an archive of prayers and dreams and a community of people reaching out to forces bigger than themselves for help. Maybe Sonder is less common when we're online, when we only see someone's profile picture or a comment or the stuff that they post. But there's like not a lot of times that I remember, oh, there's a guy behind that. That's a guy that I'm talking to. The person who is calling me slurs on the other side of the internet eats dinner and has probably had cereal. That's just crazy to me, you know? I think that's one of the reasons like people are so mean to each other on the internet, is that we don't really know what is going on in people's lives. But when I see all of like these spells of people who want to like reconnect with their family or make new friends or fall in love or make two enemies fall in love, that's an actual spell on there. That's an actual spell to make two enemies fall in love. You want challengers? Were challengers enemies? I never saw the movie. All of this makes me wonder, like, what type of stuff is going on in someone's life to make them want to use a magic spell? A spell of magic, if you will. I'm very excited. You're gonna see more spooky videos. I'm gonna talk about some spookier things for the spooky season, because, you know, hi, little green goose, buddy. Thank you so much for watching, and I also wanted to say, oh my god, I have like 500 subscribers now. What am I gonna do with all of you guys? Am I gonna have to tuck all of you into bed? But thank you so much. I never thought I would actually have like 500 subscribers on youtube.com/babylenny. So thanks. I thank you. As always, take care of yourself, take care of the people you love, and I will see you in the next one, little crank.